There's some conflicting information about how high you hang a range hood. So I want to give you some practical information, especially if you like to cook. So I'll go over recommendations for regular hoods, pro hoods, over-the-range microwaves, ceiling blowers, and island hoods as well. We cover buying the right hoods in other videos, but buying the right hood and positioning it properly will eliminate the smoke, grease, and other potentially harmful compounds from your house. First, you should always follow a manufacturer's guidelines for that particular brand, but let's look at the vent type. Regular hoods differ depending on the size of the hood and brand. This popular Broan specifies 18 to 24 inches off the cooking surface, while their bigger wall-mounted hoods are 24 to 30 inches off the cooking surface. The European hoods from the Zephyr will have a minimum of 24 inches off the cooking surface with an 8-foot ceiling all the way up to a max of 34 inches. Over-the-range microwaves, according to the specifications, are installed at 66 inches from the floor to the top of the microwave. That only leaves 19 inches roughly between the stove and the bottom of the microwave. But OTRs are shallow at 16 inches deep, like regular hoods, which is why they also don't vent as well, because they don't cover the front burners you typically use. Pro range hoods are designed to vent professional ranges with larger blowers and higher CFM levels, and are deeper at 24 to 27 inches to cover the high output burners in the front of the range. We always recommend a hood of at least 23 inches deep to cover those front burners, especially if you cook. If you're placing a hood above a professional range, your hood will need to be between a minimum of 30 inches off the cooking surface to a maximum of 40 inches, depending on the brand. Ceiling blowers are the newer way to have unobstructed views of your kitchen while still having efficient ventilation, supposedly. While we're skeptical of their usefulness, they must be installed 4 to 7 feet off the cooking surface, not in the tallest point of your cathedral ceiling like you see in many photos. Island hoods are the best way to vent your stove or stovetop when it's not against the wall in the middle of your kitchen. If you're using a pro range, they should be installed 30 to 42 inches off the cooking surface. With an island hood, you don't have a wall to help channel smoke to the hood. So you also want a 6-inch overlap or 3 inches on either side to help capture the smoke, grease, and other harmful compounds produced while cooking. As you prepare to install your range hood, keep an eye for these common mistakes that can hinder your range hood's performance. Hanging the range hood too high can reduce its efficiency, as the fumes could dissipate before reaching the blower and being blown out of your house. Installation is a problem, especially on wooden island hoods. Make sure the installers can actually install. So the height at which you hang your hood is a decision that you shouldn't take lightly. You want to vent properly because exhausting, especially high output ranges, will have a dramatic effect on the air you breathe in your house. Now, if you want to learn about the hoods you should never buy, click this video, and thanks for watching.